I don't know if I am alone in this, but I've noticed that not having soup in the house makes it very difficult to come up with dinner and lunch ideas. So to say that soup is a lifesaver, especially if you have a home where eating swallow is not a problem. So in the last 2 days, I've really struggled to come up with dinner and lunch ideas because there was no soup in the house. So that morning I just woke up. I was like, enough is enough. I need to make soup. I need to prepare soup. And so, like always, mom and I started deliberating what kind of vegetable, which kind of soup are we gonna eat. And then we're like, okay, let's go with this particular soup. And luckily for us, the previous day we found mushroom in the garden on one of the plants and we kept it. And so we decided to prepare Ugboro soup, a very rare and unique native soup for the Igbos. So we decided to go ahead and make the soup. Now everything, most of the things you see here, right from the pepper to the vegetables to the mushrooms were all from my mother's garden, including the corn too. And so I started preparing. So here is the mushroom and the okra I got from my mom's garden. And this is what we call Ugboro. Ugboro is a vegetable for the Igbos. You hardly find it like every other vegetable in the market. It is highly respected and it's not just a random thing you see in the market. And so I decided to go ahead to make oboro soup with the mushroom. Here is my pomo. I love pomo a lot, especially in anything that has to do with okra. I already soaked it here. And now is pepper from my mother's garden. Yes. Now this pepper you see here, you know how expensive pepper is. This should be about 500 if I'm not mistaken. And here is my onions. I prepare soup with onions, although a lot of people do not like it, but you would never know. If I dice it, if I slice it very well, you would not see it. And so while I was preparing every other thing, I decided to boil my corn from the garden as well. While I was preparing every other thing, I'd already blended my pepper. I've also washed my omo the first time. Still left it to soak a bit. Then this is my onions. You see how I cut it? You would never see it in the soup. And my no cube. Here is my mushroom. I've already prepared it, washed it, and also still soaked it in case of there's sand inside. So that's the mushroom there, already waiting to be cooked. All right. Now this is the mushroom and the momo on fire. I decided to cook them together. So I used the stock to make the soup. While at it, my corn was already ready and I decided to go munch some to get enough energy to prepare the soup. So here you have it. I'd already placed my oil on fire. I love frying my okra. I like the fried method. So here is my okra on fire and my soup was already getting ready. I put everything inside waiting for it to cook together, to boil together. Okay? And after that, I went in with my vegetables. I went in with my already washed woro. I've already washed it. You wash it properly because of sand. Make sure you wash it thoroughly. As you can see, the water there is already clean, showing that I've actually washed it. Then I allow the water to sieve. Then I put in the vegetable and allowed everything to cook together. And that was it. That was it. This soup makes mad sense. I gave some to a neighbor who is so much in love with my native soup, and the guy was like, I saw some organic stuff. He just came back to Nigeria actually. He said, I saw some organic stuff in the soup. I laugh. I say, Oga, you trying to be organic stuff. It's mushroom. Are you trying to tell me you've not eaten mushroom? It was really funny when he said that. He kept talking about the soup. I'm like, oh guy, if you need the soup, just give me money, let me cook for you. It's my work, it's what we do. We supply food according to your pocket. Okay. So here is my soup boiling. I'd already dished out some. to save and store in the fridge because I cannot come and be thinking of what I'll eat every now and then for dinner and lunch. And so guys, that was how I made my Ugboro soup with arrow. We call mushroom arrow in Igbo land, with arrow inside. I was waiting for the smoked fish to use and prepare this thing, but I wasn't so patient to wait for the woman. I just had to prepare it down. But later she came with the fish and I steamed and added inside. So I hope you love this video. I hope you love the soup. I hope you react. I hope you share as well. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do well to do so you get more interesting updates on my food. Anything food, everything food you can think of. I love you guys. This is Oma's Food Corner.